Okay, we're back here. This is a 46A, and I'm thinking it's actually a few tractors actually pieced together. I've never seen front wheels on an A that looked like that. I probably have somewhere, but I can't recall. They remind me of AC Alice Chalmers B front wheels. I saw one, and they don't have bolts in the front wheel. They're like a rivet type deal or something I saw on this one I looked at. So I really don't know the story on the front wheels. I guess somebody took the ones off and put hubs, 5-bolt hubs on and put those wheels on it. This is only a $500 tractor right here. And we're gonna get new blades for the Woods belly mower. But all we did was bought a set of points, a condenser, and put a battery on it, and it fired right up. And this is the only 6-volt tractor we have. But I don't understand one thing. It's a 6-volt system, and I've been told it's a 6-volt alternator, which I never heard of a thing until this, but I guess there could be. I don't know everything. Maybe some of you guys know about it. I know we only paid $500 on it for it, so we can't really complain. Well, you can't see anything in here. I don't know how to work the recording light on this camera. There's a weld on the block, and I had Bondo over it, so somebody tried hiding that at some point. I don't know, to sell it or just to make it look better. But it'd been sitting out in the weeds, and we actually bought it from a family friend, so he hadn't ran it for quite a few years. So we couldn't really complain that it had a weld on the block. Next in line, it needs dusted, but she looks pretty good. This 46 Farmalls B. This tractor, actually, I remember getting this one. I think I was in 7th grade. Me and Dad and my brother were coming home from a movie. I don't even remember what movie it was. But we saw this sitting on the side of the road. Well, it wasn't painted like this, of course, then. But I've been wanting a B for some time, and I liked how they look. So we went by and saw this sitting on the side of the road, and I go, there goes a B. And Dad goes, are you sure? I was like, yeah. Well, he turned around and looked it over, and he decided, well, might as well get it. And voila, here it is, painted all up. And I think I just realized something. Oh, never mind. Well, I always thought if it was a 12-volt system converted to an alternator, you didn't have a regulator on it anymore, but I guess it does, because it got painted over. I could be wrong. I guess that one with an alternator could have a regulator on it. My 450 don't have a regulator on it, but it has an alternator on it. But then again, right now I'm having a little bit of charging trouble with it, but I'll get that figured out. Right here is the one that started it all, and that is a 58 350 that Grandpa bought because he needed a project to do. Well, he just brush painted it, but the paint's held up for, well, almost, it was back in 98, and well, now it's almost 2013, so you guys can do the math. I'm not a math major. This, well, then he ended up giving it to me, so I don't know, but I've been accused of being Grandpa's favorite for some time. I am the baby grandbaby, so he didn't even get the dents fixed in the hood, though, as you can tell. You might not be able to tell with all the dust. There is actually quite a few dents in this hood. See if I can get it from this side. And that's about it. Needs a new ring gear put on it. Doesn't have any teeth left on it. Because when you go to start it, it just spins. So you have to pull start it, or I guess I could find a hand crank, but I'd rather not do that. My grandpa broke a rib crank starting an F20 one time, so I'd rather not try that. I mean, I'd like to try it to see if I can do it and just say I've done it, but not too wild. So I do need to split it for that, and I had to probably would put a TA in it at the time I split it, since it's out. I almost want to overhaul it. Use a little bit of oil, which it really doesn't need it, but I don't know. I'm there, might as well do it. All it takes is money that I don't have. This one is the one that means it all. I'll make another video sometime of that. This is the only tractor that my grandpa bought new. And I just got done repainting it, and I need to get a new hose. Hydraulic hose. It's just a suction line. As you can tell, it's leaking. But this is the one that means it all. I've been, let's see, bought 3 times with my well, actually, my grandpa sold it to his uncle, and his uncle sold it to my uncle. But that's another story. It's been in the family many times and sold out of the family and bought back. We've bought it 3 times. And it's been sold twice and it's staying in the family. But I'll make another video on the story about that. This one is my 47M. I did that for my SAE and ag class. And a lot of you guys probably don't like this. And you can't really tell because the light of the shed's right there. I put homemade flat top fenders on it, but how else are you gonna haul the ladies around? Has an M&W hand clutch. Yep, that's kind of a neat little add-on. That works as a live power takeoff. What it is you're going through the field and your PTO's still going, like let's say you're baling hay. You need to stop, but you need your PTO to keep going. Well, you pull back on that and it stops the tractor, but the PTO keeps spinning. I put a horn on it. Someday I'm going to build my M and probably just take these off, or build another M and take these off and make this original looking tractor. 9-volt hubs, which I still haven't got duals for, which I think that'd look pretty cool with duals on. Let's see. I don't think there's anything really crazy to say about this thing. It has an upright distributor on it, which that A does too over there. There's my international guy beating up a John Deere guy, like always. No hard feelings. Well, I got a CB on here. I don't know why. I had an extra CB. So, I'll show it to you. There is a 40 channel Midland in there. It's just something to have, I guess. Nobody else can say that they have a CB on their tractor. And my dual fire sticks. And my 4-inch exhaust pipe. Well, that's it. I'll make a video of my 450. Let you guys hear that story.